Chillos, welcome back, people. It is Toke. This is the Critic Corp, and I'm here with a little Christmas series, special. Told you guys I would be back to provide that, and I shall. All this month. Um, fucking today I'm going to do the little, uh, family fantasy, uh, movie called Jack Frost. You know, the one that came out in I think it was what, 1998, something like that. Yeah, 1998, I believe so. Um, fucking, we all know this movie, man. It was fucking great. Michael Keaton did his thing. Um, it was so heartfelt and just all around family friendly, fucking comical, had a little bit of sad moments, and then just like all around the visuals, like the graphics back then, like bro, this was back in fucking 1998, and this shit looked better than half the shit that fucking gets produced nowadays, as far as like I said, visual effects and graphics and them delivering with all that, special feature shit. Like this snowman looked fucking phenomenal, bro. In actual motion and everything. Like it was lit. It was lit. What a time to be alive, man. Oh my god. This used to be one of my movies too when I was a little kid, bro. I fucking always toss that boy on if I seen it on TV or you know, fucking. I believe I owned the VCR too. Shit, you know, this shit. It was a classic heater. It was a classic heater, bro. So it's about this dad that's a musician, a touring musician, but he's like you know, he's an Asian rocker in a sense, as you would say. Um, his name is Jack Frost, and he's always on the road, man. He never really made time for his wife, his beautiful, beautiful wife, Gabby. Um, which was played by Kelly Preston. I don't even know where the fuck she at nowadays. She probably still look bad, low key. Um, and his son, Charlie, who was played by Joseph Cross. Um, yeah, he just never made time for them, and he uh he chased after his dream. He chased after his dream of stardom. Just really focused on that shit and not focused on his family as much. And he ends up, you know, landing a big gig on fucking the day they were supposed to go up to the cabin for Christmas and shit on Christmas Eve and whatnot. And that was supposed to be like a makeup gift for him missing his son's hockey game and shit. Uh, doing a record with his band and whatnot. And he ends up dying. He ends up dying. He ends up, coming to his senses and realizing that this shit ain't right. He needs to be with his family on Christmas Day. Like he just did the whole UE. Had the band. The band was fucking with the shits too. They felt like this shit's crazy on Christmas Day. Like we have to do this gig. Like I know it's an important one and it's supposed to be some like important people there, but come on now, it's supposed to be with our families this day and whatnot. And so they were all with turning around, and Jack ends up dying, man. In a terrible, terrible car crash. In the midst of a snowstorm. It was all bad. And then like fucking for a year to go by, and Charlie and Gabby are, they're still coping with shit, and this man appears back in their life as a fucking snowman. Like, what the fuck, bro? That shit was so wild to me. Still wild to this day. Like, what if, bro? Like, what if that shit? Because I always believed in that shit. Like, you being reincarnated, um, brought back to life. When you die, you don't just die. You come back as something else or someone else. And Jack, uh, got to come back as a snowman. It's funny as fuck because his last name's Frost. So how ironic that he came back as a snowman. Jack Frost the snowman and whatnot, or Frosty the snowman and shit like that or whatever. It was so fucking funny. Like that part fucking still kills me. Um, but yeah, he ends up coming back on like some magical shit. Through Charlie playing this like mournful. He's like mourning so bad. But like a mournful tune. Through the harmonica that his dad gave him, had gifted him, and his dad told him he will always hear it no matter where he is, and yeah, shit, he wasn't lying because he came back in full flesh after he played it. Now Charlie too, mind you, Charlie was wishing his dad was home or alive or around as he was playing it. So that was probably a contribution to it. But yeah, man, it was very magical. Um, this dope scene, seeing a fucking snowman come alive and whatnot, and even at the end too, when he goes away and shit, it looks that shit even looks clean, bro. When he's fading away and finally, you know, um, letting Charlie and his wife move on, with their lives and whatnot. Um, but yeah, that shit. Like I said, this shit was back in 1998, bro. What the fuck? Like, goddamn. I can't believe it still. Um, the fucking scenes were just like crazy too, like crazy funny in a way. Uh, like when he ends up fucking doing, and him and Charlie ends up handling the little bully and the little snowball war, fucking, and his body's his body's coming apart and back together as they going down the mountains and all this shit, or going down hills, all this type of shit. Fuck it. When his son was about to fall off the cliff or whatever, hanging from that tree, and he uses one of his body parts, the little snowballs, to like fucking bungee up and catch him in the midst of him falling off using the. It was just funny shit like that. Um, him scaring his hockey coach, fucking, because I think that was like the first person that actually seen him as a snowman, moving and talking, and he had this man in a fright, bro. He ends up backing up, doing a Yui, getting the fuck out of Dodge, bro. This man was on the news. He was so scared talking about this shit. It's fucking hilarious, bro. Fucking hilarious. But the ending result of this movie, like I said, was Jack realizing that he made um he made it a priority to make a mark on the world, and instead of trying to make a mark in his family. His son is his mark. His family is his mark. His wife is, they're the real important key to life. and he was coming to terms that he fucked up, and now that he gets this second chance, um, it's kind of too late in a sense because he's not really alive. He's alive for the time being. But him and Charlie, they got to make up for time, lost time. It was nice. It was fun. I got a little teary eyed in some moments, man. It really touched me. It really touched me. Um, fucking, and then like I said, yeah, he ends up realizing also that Charlie, he needs to let him go. He needs to move on with his life. Him and his mother, and come to terms that he may be dead, but he's never he's never gone. He'll always be there. Um, in a sense, you know, especially as long as he got the harmonica. So yeah, man. Like I said, this movie was always banger classic for me. I enjoyed it as a little kid, and I enjoyed rewatching it fucking tonight. Um, it was goddamn, you know, it was just interesting, bro. The whole plot, the whole story, especially like with him racing up Charlie racing his dad up, up to the mountains where it's the coldest. Uh, actually, where their cabin is. Cause fucking this Christmas was the hottest Christmas. Decided to be the hottest Christmas ever. It was fucking got up to 70 degrees, and he started melting badly. Um, so and Charlie was afraid to lose him again. So he did whatever it took to get make sure his dad was all Gucci, so he can stay around forever. And it kind of pushed for that closure that Charlie really needed to have. So, you know, um, it was a good conclusion. It was a good result for uh for the way the movie fucking for the way the movie closed. Um, I can't say no other there's no other way that this movie you know could end it. I can't say any bad thing about it. Like it was fucking great. It's fucking great, man. You know, fucking funny scenes, all around good visuals and graphics for being back in that set in that time. The casting was great. It was all great. It was perfect. Solid little movie. You know. Um, there you have it, guys. Leave some comments. Let me know what you guys thought about this little classical banger. Like and subscribe. Support the motherfucking corp. And we'll fucking be back. What? This weekend with some anime at some point and some more Christmas specials. Probably another short. So stay tuned. Toodles.